Building wealth is rarely the result of a single, grand gesture or one big lucky break. Instead, it's often the cumulative effect of small, consistent actions, tiny habits that compound over time. These habits shape the way we think, work, and interact with the world, ultimately paving the way for financial success. Here are 19 tiny habits that, when practiced consistently, can help anyone on the journey to greater wealth and financial freedom. Every morning, start your day with a clear intention. Before you reach for your phone or dive into emails, take a moment to mentally outline your top priorities for the day. This habit creates a sense of purpose and direction, preventing you from getting swept up in distractions. Wealthy individuals understand the power of focused intention. By knowing exactly what needs to be accomplished, you lay the groundwork for productive, meaningful work. Track every dollar that comes in and goes out. This isn't about obsessing over pennies, but about cultivating awareness. Use an app or a simple notebook to record your daily spending and income. Over time, this habit reveals patterns, highlights areas for improvement, and helps you make more informed choices. When you know where your money is going, you can redirect it towards things that truly matter, like investments, savings, or personal growth. Read for at least 15 minutes a day. Make it a rule to consume content that expands your understanding, whether it's books, articles, or reputable blogs on finance, business, or personal development. Even a few pages a day add up over weeks and years, feeding your mind with new ideas and perspectives. Wealthy people are often voracious learners, always seeking knowledge that gives them an edge. Automate your savings. Set up your bank account to automatically transfer a small percentage of your income into savings or investment accounts every time you get paid. The amount doesn't need to be huge. Even 5% can make a difference. The key is consistency. When saving becomes automatic, you eliminate the temptation to spend what you should be investing in your future. Review your goals weekly. Take time every Sunday evening or Monday morning to revisit your short-term and long-term goals. Are you on track? What needs adjusting? Keeping your goals front and center ensures you never lose sight of what you're working towards. This habit fosters accountability and helps you course correct before you go too far off path. Practice gratitude for what you have. Each day, jot down 3 things you're grateful for, especially those related to your finances, opportunities, or progress. This simple habit shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, reducing feelings of envy or inadequacy. Gratitude not only makes you happier, but it also opens your mind to more creative and resourceful ways to grow your wealth. Say no more often. Wealthy individuals are masters at saying no to things that don't align with their goals or values. Whether it's a social event, a new subscription, or a business opportunity that doesn't feel right, practice politely declining. Each no preserves your time, energy, and resources for the things that truly matter. Invest in relationships, not just transactions. Take a few minutes each day to reach out to someone in your network. Send a note of appreciation, share a helpful article, or offer to help. Over time, these small gestures build trust and goodwill, creating a powerful network of people willing to support you when it matters most. Financial success often comes from who you know as much as what you know. Ask questions instead of pretending to know everything. When you don't understand something, whether it's a new investment opportunity or a business concept, get in the habit of asking questions. This humility accelerates learning and prevents costly mistakes. The wealthiest people are often the most curious, always seeking to deepen their understanding. Wake up just 30 minutes earlier. Use this extra time to work on a side hustle, read, exercise, or plan your day. Waking up a bit earlier creates space for proactive activities that move you closer to your goals. Over months and years, those extra 30 minutes add up to thousands of hours invested in your own growth. Declutter your digital and physical spaces. Once a week, spend 10 minutes organizing your workspace, inbox, or files. A clutter-free environment reduces stress and increases focus, helping you make better decisions. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating an environment where you can thrive. Celebrate small wins each time you reach a milestone, no matter how minor. take a moment to acknowledge your progress. This could be paying off a small debt, landing a new client, or simply sticking to your budget for a week. Celebrating wins builds momentum and reinforces the belief that you can achieve even greater things. Limit mindless scrolling. Set a timer or use an app to restrict your social media usage each day. Reclaim this time for activities that enrich your life: reading, learning, or working on a passion project. Wealthy people guard their time fiercely, recognizing that every minute spent passively consuming content is a minute not invested in their future. Invest in your health. Wealth is meaningless without the energy and well-being to enjoy it. Make small daily choices, stretching, drinking water, taking a short walk, that nurture your body and mind. Good health increases productivity, resilience, and longevity, all of which are essential for sustained financial success. Keep a bright ideas notebook. Inspiration can strike at any moment, so carry a small notebook or use your phone to jot down ideas as they come. Whether it's a business concept, investment strategy, or creative solution, capture it. Reviewing these notes regularly can spark new ventures or improvements that generate wealth. Negotiate everything. Get in the habit of politely asking for a better price, rate, or terms, whether it's your phone bill, a new contract, or even a salary offer. Negotiation isn't about being aggressive. It's about advocating for yourself. Over time, these small savings and better deals accumulate, boosting your bottom line. Review your investments monthly. Even if you're not a financial expert, set aside time each month to look over your portfolio, read up on market trends, and assess performance. This habit keeps you engaged with your money and helps you make more informed, confident decisions. Limit impulse purchases. When tempted to buy something non-essential, implement a 24-hour rule. Wait a day before making the purchase. More often than not, the urge will pass, and you'll save money for things that truly matter. This habit builds discipline and prevents your wealth from leaking away on fleeting desires. Finally, give generously, no matter how much you have. Set aside a small amount each month for charity, causes you believe in, or helping others. Generosity cultivates an abundant mindset and often attracts opportunities and goodwill in return. The wealthiest individuals understand that money is a tool, and using it to uplift others enriches your own life in ways money alone never can. As these habits become part of your daily routine, you'll notice subtle shifts in your mindset, behaviors, and results. Wealth is not simply a number in your bank account. It's a reflection of the systems, habits, and choices you make every day. Consistency is the key. Each small action, repeated over weeks, months, and years, compounds into extraordinary outcomes. Let's take a deeper look at how these habits work in practice and why they're so powerful. When you begin your day with intention, you set a tone of purpose. This is not just about making to-do lists, but about aligning your actions with your long-term vision. Imagine waking up and asking yourself, what is the most important thing I can do today to move closer to my financial goals? That question alone can reshape your entire day. Tracking your spending is much more than budgeting. It's about self-awareness. Many people are surprised to discover how much they spend on small, unnecessary items. By recording every purchase, you begin to see the truth of your habits. You might realize that the daily coffee runs or frequent takeout add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. Money that could be invested or saved. Reading every day is the secret weapon of many wealthy individuals. Knowledge compounds, just like money. Each book or article you read exposes you to new strategies, stories, and perspectives. Even if you apply just one idea from a book, it could transform your approach to wealth. Automating savings removes the friction from building wealth. When you don't see the money, you don't miss it. Over time, these automatic transfers accumulate into a significant nest egg, providing security and opening doors to investment opportunities. Reviewing your goals weekly keeps you accountable and motivated. It's easy to get lost in the daily grind, but by regularly checking in on your progress, you stay connected to your why. This reflection helps you celebrate progress and identify areas where you've drifted off course. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain for abundance. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you learn to appreciate what you have. This mindset attracts more opportunities and helps you make better decisions from a place of confidence rather than fear. Learning to say no is about protecting your most valuable resources, time and energy. Every commitment you make is a trade-off. By saying no to distractions, you create space for the pursuits that really matter, whether it's building a business, investing, or developing new skills. Investing in relationships is an often overlooked wealth-building strategy. Opportunities frequently come through people, mentors, collaborators, or clients. By making small, consistent efforts to nurture your network, you create a web of support that can offer advice, introductions, and encouragement when you need it most. Asking questions, even when it's uncomfortable, accelerates your learning curve. Pretending to know everything is a surefire way to make mistakes. Humility and curiosity are the twin engines of growth. Waking up a little earlier is deceptively simple, but powerful. The early hours are often the quietest, providing uninterrupted time to work on your most important projects. Over time, this habit can add up to hundreds of extra hours invested in your dreams. Decluttering your environment is about more than aesthetics. It's about mental clarity. A tidy space helps you focus, reduces stress, and signals to your brain that you are in control. Celebrating small wins is essential for sustaining motivation. The road to wealth is long and often challenging. By pausing to acknowledge progress, you reinforce positive behaviors and keep your spirits high. Limiting mindless scrolling frees up time for activities that build wealth. Social media is designed to be addictive, but by taking control of your consumption, you reclaim valuable hours for learning, creating, and connecting. Investing in your health is non-negotiable. Without energy and well-being, it's hard to pursue your goals effectively. Small daily habits, like drinking water, stretching, or meditating, pay dividends in productivity and happiness. Keeping a notebook for ideas ensures that moments of inspiration aren't lost. Some of the world's greatest businesses and innovations began as scribbled notes. By capturing your thoughts, you create a wellspring of potential future projects. Negotiating is a skill that pays off over a lifetime. Even small savings, multiplied over dozens of transactions, can add up significantly. More importantly, negotiation teaches you to value yourself and your contributions. Reviewing your investments monthly keeps you engaged and proactive. Markets change, and so do your goals. Regular check-ins help you make timely adjustments and stay informed about your financial landscape. Delaying impulse purchases instills discipline. Emotional spending is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. By instituting a cooling-off period, you give yourself time to make rational rather than emotional decisions. Finally, giving generously completes the circle of abundance. When you give, you signal to yourself and the universe that you have more than enough. This mindset often attracts even more opportunities and blessings into your life. Wealth is not reserved for the few. It's available to anyone willing to adopt the right habits. These 19 tiny habits may seem simple, even trivial on their own, but when practiced consistently, they become the building blocks of lasting prosperity. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 habits that resonate with you and commit to practicing them every day for a month. As they become second nature, add more. Over time, you'll find that your mindset, behaviors, and bank account begin to transform in ways you never imagined. Remember, it's not the big, dramatic actions that lead to greatness. It's the small, consistent choices, made day after day, year after year, that pave the path to true wealth. If you're searching for a turning point in your life, let this be the truth that stays with you. It's not the big, dramatic decisions or the overnight breakthroughs that make you rich, in money or in meaning. It's the small, silent habits, the ones no one claps for, the ones you repeat daily even when no one's watching. Those are the ones that shape your destiny. I didn't share these 19 tiny habits to impress you. I shared them to remind you of something powerful, that you already have everything it takes. Every single one of these habits is simple, but don't confuse simple with easy. Most people won't commit to them, not because they can't, but because they don't see how something so small could ever create something so big. But I'm here to tell you, it can. It did. It still does. From waking up early to saying no to distractions, from reading a few pages to treating time like gold, these small actions built the life I once only dreamed of. Not all at once, but one day at a time. So here's the truth. You don't need to be extraordinary to begin. You just need to begin with intention, with purpose, with belief. These habits are not about perfection. They're about alignment. They align you with the person you're becoming. Let me ask you this. Will this video just inspire you for a few moments? Or will it become the spark that ignites your transformation? Because wealth is not just about dollars. It's about having choices. It's about peace of mind. It's about building a life that reflects your values, not your fears. And if you've made it this far, I believe something in you is ready, not just for change, but for greatness. So start today with you. Because the richest version of your life is waiting, on the other side of your next small habit. If this message spoke to you, don't let it end here. Subscribe to Raidspire for more life-changing lessons. Share this video with someone who needs it and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters. Your journey starts now. Let's grow together.